Kailee Ackerman here with the Central Park Scoop and Focus Real Estate. We're getting ready to put a house on the market, and one of the things we're doing to freshen up the house is changing out all of the door hardware. It's oil rubbed bronze currently, but it's been rubbed a lot, so it looks kind of copper, and we're just going to replace it with matte black. This is a really simple do-it-yourself project, so we figured we'd turn on the camera and show you how it's done in case you want to do it in your house. So first thing you're going to want to do is open the door, because once you remove this handle, you can't get leverage to open the door. So I've already opened the door. I've already started the unscrewing process, just so you don't have to watch me do this for too long. You're going to want to loosen the two screws. Oftentimes they're on the left and right. This one happens to be installed with them on the top and bottom. Probably depends on the age and the make of the hardware. But you're just going to loosen those screws. All the way. Remove this piece and set it aside. You won't need it anymore. Open the door and remove the other side. And I'm going to switch sides here just so you can see what I'm doing. The next step is to remove this piece right here, two smaller screws to do that. Now, if the hardware has been installed for a number of years, this little piece is going to be wedged in here pretty good. So once the screws are out, if you can't get your grasp on it, simply reach inside the hole here and put some traction out to pop that piece off. So we're just going to do those steps in reverse order. This is our new piece. What you want to make sure that you do is one side of this is a slope, one side of this is a flat edge. You want to make sure that the slope is the side that's going to contact the wall, the door, the jamb first when you close it, so that the flat part holds the door in place and keeps it from opening. So I'm going to install this with the flat part facing inside the house and the ramp piece, the rounded side, facing out. Two really small screws. Oh, I don't know what that piece is on it. Part of the packaging, I guess. Get that off of there first. Don't tighten the first screw all the way. That's pretty standard. Never tighten everything until you get all of the screws in so that all the holes line up. You don't end up super frustrated. And before you tighten it, make sure that this new plate is flush and straight in the hole so that it lines up with the strike plate on the door jamb, or in this case on our other door, since these are a set of French doors. Then you're going to grab your two new pieces. Now, I should mention that first, I already took the lever, this piece, the handle, off of the interior component because I've already done a bunch of these, and the handle is in the way of accessing the screws. So if you don't have someone with you to hold that handle turned while you're doing the screwdriver, it's kind of a pain. And this is a universal door handle, so whether you have a left swinging door or right swinging door, the lever or the handle itself is meant to come off so that you can switch it and make it work for any type of door. So I removed that for easier access, and all I'm going to do now is install the component with the key side. I don't know if you can see that in this light. The exterior side on the outside. You have to slide this piece in and then line these two up with the holes inside the door here. Then the piece with the little twisty knob on the inside. If you can't get them to come together, it might be because it's locked. It's in the locked position. So what you want to do, of course I just backed this piece out. Hold on. What you want to do is turn the knob and then it'll come together. I'm going to switch sides again, sorry. Then you take your screws. Maybe don't put it in your mouth like I am. don't have that lined up quite right. This is a one-person project. However, if you have a partner to do it with you, it can be nice because then they can apply the pressure on the two plates, the front and back plates, while you do the screwdriver. Ugh, my screwdriver is magnetized. So it is not cooperating. Most of the time I like that feature. A little magnet on the end of the screwdriver helps hold the screw in place before I'm ready to tighten, but it can be a pain as well. And these are long screws, so it takes a little bit to get them in. Again, I'm not going to secure it all the way because I need to make sure the other hole lines up first. And this is where removing that handle comes in handy, because otherwise this would be in my way as I tighten this screw. Now that it's on, I can tighten both of them. You'll want to either close the door or just hold the door so you can get some decent traction. You don't have to tighten it insanely tight. Just a good snug turn. And then the last part is to install that piece that I had taken off before. Here's that handle. There's just a tiny little screw on the top, and the set comes with this little Allen wrench. Slide it on. Give it a few turns, and then when it's snug, flip the Allen wrench the other way just to get one last little bit of tension on there. Then you want to make sure that it lines up with your strike plate. You want to make sure that the lock works. So if I lock it, the handle doesn't turn. Unlock it, handle turns. I think we're set, and now it's time to do the deadbolt. So stay tuned for a deadbolt video.